Hi, this is CPM for parents and their kids. This is part 2 of generic rectangles in the GCF. So in review, to find the factors of 12 and 36, you can think about finding all the combinations that give you 12, like 1 times 12, 2 times 6, or 3 times 4. Or you could go about it asking yourself, does 2 go into 36? Does 3 go into 36? Does 4 go into 36? And so on. Now that we have our factors for 12 and 36 listed, visually in this approach, it's easy to find the greatest common factor. You just keep moving, checking each factor till you find the largest one that they both have in common. In this case, it's 12. The GCF is 12. Another method used to find the greatest common factor is using prime factorization, which means taking a number and factoring it to its primes. So it'd be good to memorize our first 7 to 9 prime numbers, and they're listed there for you. Let's begin with 12. You have to choose a starting point. It could be 2 times 6 or 3 times 4. I chose 3 times 4. 3 was prime. From there, I moved on to 4, which was 2 times 2, which both are prime. So my prime factorization of 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. Now let's look at 36. I chose to start with 4 times 9, and then 4 broke down to 2 times 2, which was prime, and 9 broke down to 3 times 3, which is prime. So the prime factorization of 36 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Finding the GCF using this approach is not quite as natural, but the way you go about it is you ask yourself, what's the most 2's you see in both of them, which is 2 2's? And then what's the most 3's you see in both of them, which is just 1 3. And so then you'll find your answer is 12 again. We've made it. We have reviewed how to find the GCF as we did going through school. Now we're going to look at finding the GCF using rectangles from CPM. Here are some helpful links to help you with factoring and finding the GCF of numbers, and happy learning.